It was always her. Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun finally confirm relationship after years of denial. Fans in tears as hidden romance comes to light in the most unexpected way. The entertainment world came to a standstill today as news broke that shook the very core of the K-drama universe. Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun are officially in a relationship. What began as on-screen chemistry in Suspicious Partner has now turned into one of the most talked-about real-life love stories, complete with secret rendezvous, coded Instagram posts, and a jaw-dropping confession that no one saw coming. For years, fans speculated. Their eyes lingered too long. Their interviews hinted too much. But both actors kept it professional until now. And the way it all came out. Absolutely mind-blowing. The night that started it all. It was meant to be a quiet industry dinner, hosted in Gangnam, attended by A-listers and managers. Chang Wook, dressed in a charcoal blazer, walked in solo, but what he didn't know was that fate had its own plans. Nam Ji-hyun arrived 30 minutes later, reportedly as a last-minute invite. Witnesses say the moment they locked eyes, the room shifted. One stylist said, "He looked like he forgot how to breathe. I'd never seen Chang Wook look at someone like that." They sat at opposite ends of the table, until dessert was served. That's when the moment happened. According to a source seated near them, Chang Wook stood up, walked over to Nam Ji-hyun's seat, and whispered something in her ear. Her face froze. Then, she smiled. That smile was the beginning of the end of secrecy. The video that broke the internet. Just hours later, a 14-second clip began circulating online. It showed Chang Wook gently brushing Nam Ji-hyun's hair behind her ear, the way he used to in Suspicious Partner. But this wasn't acting. This was intimate, unfiltered. Fans went wild. The hashtags #JiChangWookNamJiHyun and #RealSuspiciousPartner began trending in over 27 countries within minutes. But the real storm hit when Dispatch released their footage. Dispatch bombshell. They've been together for over a year. Dispatch, Korea's notorious relationship exposer, revealed that Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun have secretly been dating for 13 months. Photos showed late-night walks by the Han River, secret vacations in Jeju disguised as separate trips, and most damning of all, Chang Wook visiting Ji-hyun's apartment at 2 a.m. on multiple occasions, carrying takeaway and once even flowers. One photo caught him wearing the exact same hoodie she was seen wearing in a livestream weeks later. Another showed them in a car, her head resting on his shoulder, eyes closed, while he played with her fingers. The public was stunned. Fans were in disbelief, then in full support. One user wrote, "I shipped them for years. I never thought I'd live to see this day." The emotional confession, Chang Wook speaks out. The final confirmation came during Chang Wook's fan meeting just hours after the story broke. He stepped on stage, visibly emotional. The crowd fell silent. "I know the world found out in a way we didn't expect," he began. "But it's time you all knew the truth. I've loved her quietly for years. It was always her." The room gasped. He continued, "There were moments during filming, Suspicious Partner, that didn't feel like acting. I knew I was in trouble when I couldn't stop smiling after cut was called. But I was scared. Scared of what it would mean for her, for me, for both our careers." Then he added something no one expected. "She said yes on a rainy night, when I stood outside her door holding a script I didn't need, just to see her one more time." Nam Ji-hyun's response, a letter that broke fans. While she didn't attend the fan meeting, Nam Ji-hyun uploaded a handwritten letter to her personal fan cafe just an hour later. "I never planned to fall in love during work. I never thought a simple co-star would become the one person I call when the world feels too heavy. But here we are." She continued, "He waited when I pushed him away. He stayed silent when I was unsure. And when I was ready, he was still there." The final line? "Thank you for keeping us safe until we were ready to be seen." Friends and co-stars react. Hyun Minute, a close friend of Chang Wook, commented on Instagram, "Finally. You guys were terrible at hiding it, but I'm glad the world knows now." Even veteran actress Kim Mi-kyung reposted one of their couple photos with the caption, "Love always finds a way." Secret moments that now make sense. Fans have now begun dissecting old interviews and videos with fresh eyes. That one Knowing Brothers episode where Chang Wook blushed uncontrollably after being asked about ideal types. The behind-the-scenes video where Hyun slips and he grabs her waist a second too long. Her birthday post in 2023 that included a quote from his favorite movie, a quote he once said during an award show. They were hiding in plain sight all along. Fans outpour with support. K-drama fans have long had their hearts broken by fake dating rumors or denied relationships. But this felt earned. Twitter exploded with reactions. This is the real endgame. I need them cast in a drama right now. This is better than any plot twist I've seen in a K-drama. 13 months of hiding. They really loved each other. So what's next for the couple? A representative for Chang Wook stated, they are not rushing anything. They just want to live honestly now, with the support of their fans. Nam Ji-hyun's agency mirrored the sentiment, please allow them the space to continue their careers while embracing love as humans. But rumors are already flying. Insiders say a couple pictorial is being negotiated with a major fashion brand, and several drama producers are considering casting them together again, now that the chemistry is real and public. A love story written in silence, lived in shadows. Now in the light. In a world where celebrity love stories often burn fast and fizzle out, Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun offer something rare, a slow burn that took root in trust, patience, and quiet affection. They didn't need to shout it to the world. They just needed time. And now, they're finally ready to walk hand in hand, not as co-stars, not as friends, but as the couple fans hoped they were all along. Theirs isn't just a love story. It's the drama we never got, the ending we always wanted. The buzz hasn't died down since Chang Wook's emotional confession on stage. In fact, it's only intensified. But if you thought the initial announcement was shocking, the moments that followed behind closed doors were even more raw, more intense, and far more intimate than fans ever imagined. What truly happened that night when they locked eyes at the industry dinner? What did Chang Wook whisper that made Nam Ji-hyun freeze, then smile? Let's go deeper into that unforgettable night, where silence spoke louder than words, and love, once buried beneath fear and fame, finally erupted. Behind the whisper, an eyewitness account. A makeup artist seated just 2 chairs from Nam Ji-hyun told an entertainment outlet. It was surreal. They didn't even speak at first. He just stood behind her chair for a long moment, like he was trying to remember how to breathe. And when he finally leaned down, he didn't flirt. He just whispered something, and her hand trembled on the table. That single whisper, I'm done hiding. If you're ready, let's stop pretending. It was the same line Chang Wook once improvised during an emotional scene in Suspicious Partner, a line the director kept in because the emotion felt too real. Now we know why. The exit that confirmed everything. After that quiet moment, the two remained seated for only 20 minutes before Chang Wook stood again. This time, he didn't go alone. He reached out. She hesitated. But then, without a word, Nam Ji-hyun rose, placed her hand in his, and the two walked out of the venue together, ignoring flashing phones, frozen stares, and whispered gasps. One manager chased after them but returned minutes later looking defeated. A security guard who saw them exit said, they were holding hands like no one else existed. The car ride, a scene straight from a drama. Sources confirm Chang Wook's car pulled into the underground parking lot just as dispatch photographers arrived. But rather than drive away, the couple remained parked for over 45 minutes. Inside that car, according to a friend who later spoke to Nam Ji-hyun, emotions spilled over. She reportedly cried not from fear, but from the release of holding something sacred in silence for too long. We're going to get hurt, she whispered, voice shaking. Then let's get hurt together, Chang Wook replied. At some point, he reached for the necklace around her neck, a simple silver pendant. Observant fans later realized, he wore a matching one at the fan meeting. They had been connected this whole time. The fan meeting, raw emotion caught on camera. Back at his fan meeting, Chang Wook had no plans to address the rumors. But that all changed the moment he stepped on stage and saw a sea of fans holding up signs that read, "We support you." Another one caught his eye, "It's okay to love her." That broke him. He lowered the mic, turned away. And when he turned back, His voice cracked as he began the speech now heard around the world. I was 30 when I met her. I thought I was too old, too focused, too jaded. She reminded me how to laugh without a camera rolling. The room went silent, not even a cough. When the drama ended, I missed her every day. And when I found out she felt the same, I promised her we'd never be a scandal. We'd be a story. Inside Nam Ji-hyun's living room that night, while Chang Wook was opening his heart on stage, Nam Ji-hyun was at home, pacing. Her phone rang non-stop, her name trended globally, and the letter she had written the night before remained unsent. But then something happened. She turned on the TV. And there he was. Tears in his eyes. Voice trembling. She didn't blink once as he said her name publicly for the first time since 2017. When he ended the speech with, Ji-hyun, I'm not afraid anymore, she whispered one word aloud, to no one but herself. Finally. She picked up her phone, opened the fan cafe, took a deep breath, and posted the letter that would go viral within minutes. The letter and the line that destroyed everyone. Nam Ji-hyun's handwriting is soft, almost delicate, but the words, they pierced like arrows. He taught me how to love in silence, and now he's teaching me how to love in light. One fan commented, this is poetry disguised as a confession. Another wrote, it sounds like she's been waiting to say that her whole life. Fan reactions from across the world. In Seoul, fans began leaving flowers outside the suspicious partner filming location, turning it into an impromptu shrine for the couple. In the Philippines, billboards were rented with just 3 words, we knew it. In Los Angeles, fans organized a watch party marathon of suspicious partner with one rule, we cry every time they look at each other too long. The internet was a beautiful mess. A storm of joy. A tsunami of closure. One TikTok, titled Proof They Were in Love All Along, got over 3 million likes in 8 hours. The future, quiet days or bolder moves. Despite the chaos, the couple has chosen calm. A close friend revealed that they've taken a short trip together, no managers, no stylists, no assistants. Just them. In a cabin near the sea. A getaway they'd postponed for over a year. It was supposed to be a writing retreat for Chang Wook. But now, it's where they'll write their next chapter. And while the world watches, cheers, and speculates, maybe for the first time in a long time, they don't care. They're no longer hiding. They're just living.